You got a setup for the podcast?
I got all the equipment for it. The like main board, like $600, $700. 2 microphones, that's pretty high quality, $100 each. Then
We might have to
2 lights.
Yeah, the backlight. The setup might be. Hey, we might have to make a little pod episode. You know what's crazy? I really thought of a podcast already.
Yeah.
Like I had the name and everything.
For real?
Yeah, it's called The Man Podcast. But get it, MAN. More about nothing. Cause we don't be talking about. You know what I'm saying? We just talking.
I like the concept.
But it be smart.
I like the concept.
And we meant. You see what I'm saying? The Man Podcast. The Man Podcast.
More about nothing.
More about nothing podcast.
Man, I had a podcast, but
yeah, I was gonna say like, bro, what happened? Like, I liked it. Y'all setup was fire.
We gotta talk about it off camera, bro.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to get your copyright in my boy.
They be, but the copyright police be out here, don't they? So we on our way to this Cars and Coffee. Figure out what it's up.
Yes,
with the boy Jay Lee B.
Man, you know who it is. Don't mind the finger though, man.
Don't mind the finger. But it's a little too early for me though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bro, you'd be surprised how many people out there. I'm glad, bro. I'm so glad it is sunny, man. When I looked at the weather, it was like, it was iffy. It was like 50%, 50%, 40, 30 here, and I was like, bro, hold up.
This means it's gonna be hot.
I'd rather be hot than rain.
Man, you know you got that early morning deep voice.
Yeah, man.
I call it that deep sexy. Yeah, Lord, yeah, no, man, I'll let you in a minute. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Got the police out here, managing everything, you know.
Arrive.
I wish I would have pulled in from that side.
So you can get the full view.
Yeah, bro, it looks crazy from that side.
But I mean, still, racetrack. It's a lot of cars. It's a little dry right now.
Yeah, it's a little dry right now.
Motor Speedway. So what do you usually do when you here? Like, just kind of
park, and you pretty much just walk. Like, so you want to walk like this down the aisle, then you get on the next one, you walk
just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
But every aisle you seeing new cars.
New cars.
Different cars.
Right. Alright. What is this? What is this heat that my cousin done brought me?
Bro, you see how many people coming in, fam?
You gonna record me, I'll record you. You're just gonna point it back at each other. That's what it's gonna look like right now.
The doors open just like the Lambo. It's fast. I mean, I don't really care about speed. I'm more a luxury guy, but
He said, I don't care about speed. I'm a luxury guy.
you know, if I had to care about speed,
Right. Taking the McLaren over the Lambo.
over the Lamborghini.
That's crazy. It doesn't look that appealing to me. To me. I don't know the design of it. Like, I think a Ferrari is colder, is cleaner. Like McLaren, like, first of all, we talking about these cars like we could just pick one up any day of the week. Obviously we can't, but
Soon I'll call you. You'll be in Germany, hey, cuz.
yeah, you know. Send me a McLaren, send me a Porsche Panamera, Porsche Panamera, Panera Bread, Panamania. So we out here, that's dope.
See, bro, that's why I don't like it, bro. Them legs, they flimsy.
Out here with these flimsy leg tripods, but hey, appreciate having one.
Get y'all sturdy one.
I would say there's probably at least, how many people you say here just right now? And this is like early.
Probably 1,000, 2,000.
Like, yeah, like 1,000, 2,000 people at least. I get why people want to dream, you know what I mean? You can picture yourself in being in a luxury vehicle. Oftentimes you can't really see something outside of a website. So to get out here and actually like put your hands on one, like this, it's kind of dope. What's cool about here is that you got all these different races out here of people, and it's like everybody just checking out cars. You got Hispanic folks, white folks, black folks, you know, a couple Asian folks out here. And it's like everybody just...
We all got one thing in common, pretty much. We all like cars.
and want to see some cool, you know what I'm saying, want to see some cool luxury cars, want to see some old schools, want to see some drop tops, box Chevys, motorcycles, chop, all of it.
You gotta look at this R8 over here, bro.
Oh yeah, the R8. Yeah, these are my type of cars. This is my type of car right here. Like, this is my dream car when I was a kid. Oh my goodness. My dream car when I was a kid. Not anymore, my boy. I'm wearing a skull cap, and it's just because I'm a little nappy headed right now. You feel me? I'm in between my little braids, but the fact that everyone's just walking around here like it's not 100-something degrees plus,
I think it's
and they cooling. All right, I mean, I maybe put a little sauce on it, exaggerating. Well, with this humidity, with the thickness of the way it feels.
Yeah, the air is real thick.
My gosh, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know it's hot when it's dripping from the top of your back down to get down.
This be like my sternum be like moist.
Moist. They don't even see. First of all, when you say we have to use a term like moist.
Moist.
Moist is such an uncomfortable term. Moist.
That's funny.
Now I don't know if these people are African American or not. But what I do know is putting 4 Giottos on a Nissan Rogue is very characteristic of someone in the African American community. It's very characteristic. I'm not gonna say they black, but I'm just saying it's very characteristic.
It's not your type of old school.
I don't know, I just can't like cars like this, because like when I see cars like this, I just think of, like, you know, a time in America where they was spitting on black people. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I know I ain't the only one. When I see these type of cars, I think of like 1950s, and I think of like segregation, bro.
I'm trying to wave at him. He ain't wave. He looked at me.
What's your favorite thing about being here?
My favorite thing is, I would think that it was no racism out here, but you never know. But it does feel like,
I mean, I've seen a lot of Confederate flags.
I mean, you know. We are in Tennessee.
I've seen a lot of.
We are in Tennessee.
I've seen that. Like, not that everyone who has a Confederate flag is racist, but historically speaking,
so I feel like
they haven't been the most liberal with their views.
I feel like it's just more of a thing where it's like, no matter what, you know, we all just can come together on something. And for this instance, it's cars. We all come together for a common denominator, and so we enjoy looking at cars. And they flying drones out here. Yeah, I feel like that's probably my favorite thing about it. And of course the cars, but
right, the
like
cars themselves.
The camaraderie. So, you know. This your type of old school right here?
No. 12,000.
Is that the miles?
Man, please.
They ain't put a dollar sign, so I don't know.
I was gonna say, I'd give you 12 bucks. That's Herbie. You ain't never seen Herbie?
No.
I be forgetting you like 2. So we just now wrapping up the cars and coffee. Although I didn't see no coffee there, but you know, that's neither here nor there.
I mean,
it was still cool though. It was a dope experience. You gotta get that.
Bro, it's public. Okay, it's Walmart.
Hold on. Is Walmart public property?
Okay, since that's not public.
Nah, it's not.
What is the definition of public property?
What is the definition of public?
Like, what's public? What makes it? What makes a thing? What makes a property?
I mean, that's a good question when you put it like that, because like common sense would be like, oh, it's privately owned, but then it's like you gotta really dive into the details of that.
Yeah.
But what you said was crazy. But early, what you was about to say, because you're talking about your homies and them doing donuts in the parking lot, and you was like, no. What's the difference? What's the difference between public and private property? And it started from, because y'all was in the back of a school doing it. And it's like, yeah, right. How's that private? And it's like, bro, just because it's public school don't mean it's public property, fam. Public, that's 2 different things. Man, that's a good question. We need to Google that.
Yeah, what? Tell me.
I feel like
what makes a property
going forward, anything that you don't own or your family don't own, it's safe to say. Nah, wait, is that what you're trying to say?
No, because then that would be private if I own it. So like, what?
That is a good question. I mean, I guess it varies. Isn't it state by state? What?
Because we pay taxes, so taxes go to that type of thing.
So you just think you can walk over to the police and the fire department?
I mean, nobody would do that in their right mind, but I'm saying.
Hey, you might be right. I don't know. I'm talking like I know, because I don't.
Like places that we pay our taxes to, like you feel me? What makes a property public? Because the public can go anywhere. What makes a property public or private? It's the question of the day.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you do be asking good questions.
Yeah, bro.
And other times you be saying,
yeah.
like,
you gotta let me break it down.
Hey, you know it's good to put gas in the car at night or something like that.
Bro, people were sliding up saying that was like I was right. I had
what people you know,
two people was like, yeah, that's right. Because, bro, think about it. The heat is like heating up the gas, so you're getting. It's like putting a glass of water outside in the morning. When you go back later in the afternoon, you're gonna have less water compared to if you just put it at night and you go back at night a couple hours later, it'll be the same glass of water. I'm out.
Yeah, let's test that theory out.
We can test it. I don't care. Bro, it's basic science, bro. Evaporation.
Science,
bro.